everybody, this is Promaster conversion part 10, building the walls. So the first thing you have to decide is how you're going to construct your walls. Are you going to have straight walls, curved walls, and what type of material? Are you going to do planks as I have, or are you going to use panel board? I'm using planks since furring out or shimming is vertical, as you can see here. And if you're going to use paneling, you're going to have to probably use horizontal shimming or furring and vertical. I decided to do it like this because of the planks, and I can insulate and pull wires as I move up the wall. And I just can insulate and do any adjustments I need to make on the way up. For example, you can see some of these bolts that are sticking out here. That's for cabinets that I'm going to be installing, metal structural cabinets. And as you can see, since all vans are different and the walls are not flat, they all have different contours. You're going to have to make a decision how you're going to work around these particular structural characteristics. For an example, like you have up here, you can see how this sticks out pretty far. So when I come along with a plank, I'm probably going to have to jump from one part to the other because it sticks out too far. An example would be right down here. You can see where there's a particular protrusion, and I know the cabinets are going to go there, so I just plank and go right around it. Of course, you can imagine if you're paneling, that's going to be kind of difficult because you're going to have a bulge sticking out there, and then when you do your cabinets, you're going to, depending upon how you're going to build the cabinets, that could be an issue. So once again, not a real big issue, but every van's different. You need to plan ahead and figure out how you're going to build the and go around the obstacles that your particular, whether it's a Sprinter, Ford van, such as that. Now, as I stated in, I believe it's video 8 in the EZ instructional video regarding insulation, there's basically 3 stages of insulation. Now if you look over here, you can see what I did right here. This is a condensation barrier, and this is this Reflectix. Thin, it's very easy to work with, and you can just cut it out to contour the particular segment of the van, and it sticks really well and really quick. And then you have your insulation, whatever you're going to use, such as this. You can cut them out, and then of course you can put foam up here to cover up any type of cavities that you want to fill. And then at the end, for me, what I did is I'm working up the wall. I just cut, I'm using some of this wool insulation, and my panels are going to go right across here. They'll be flat. You take a flat level as a tip. Just take a flat level and go right across there, and you can kind of see how your wall is going to lay out. But as I work up the wall, then I just put this insulation in like this. It just slides right in here. It's nice, loose enough, not too tight, and will give me pretty thick insulation on the van. One more thing with the paneling and the contours of the van, you're going to have to make a decision. Obviously you want as much space as possible, so you don't want to fur it out too far and lose area. For me, if you look at these bolts, these 4 bolts right here, that's for my bed frame, and it's going to go all the way across to these bolts here. My bed's going to set on that, and I wanted as much room as possible. So I have over 6 feet from one side to the other, even after I put the paneling up on this unfinished wall here. However, if you look down, if you look straight down this wall, on this over here, it comes out a little further. And the reason is because this is pretty flat up to about right here where the sink is going to be. And then it curves in and goes down the van because I wanted as much space as possible for the bed. I'm 6 feet, so I wanted a bed at least 6 feet so I could pretty much stretch out. So that's it for the wall construction. I'll do another video when I have finished the both walls, and come along with me on my journey. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.